this week we've taken a conscious decision to launch a skills development program called Nasi Ispani Reloaded, second version. This process was a resolution of our executive Lekgotla so that we can identify unemployed young people that are staying in our townships, in our communities, to be trained during school holidays and when our schools are not utilized, so that they can go and conclude social projects that remains unfinished. We believe this approach, which have since been endorsed by various sector organizations that will meet later today, will provide the necessary skills that our children or our young people need so that they can be in a position to be economically productive in our province. This project is coined in a manner that when schools closes, we'll then utilize the school facilities to train unemployed people in bricklaying, welding, painting, AI, and many other much needed careers so that these young people can be productive in the rebuilding of our province. We have set aside 50 million as the provincial government, and there are various agencies of government that have also joined us who will also put additional resources. In the final analysis, almost 45,000 people across our province will go through the training doors of our schools starting this weekend and ending at the beginning of January next year. This pool, after graduating, they will be deployed to paint our schools, fix broken traffic lights or broken traffic signs, repair the gravesites that are going through difficulties, and many social facilities that need immediate attention. We have the strong view that this kind of support is needed so that we can ensure those that are unemployed are given opportunities. The report, and I'll come later on its clear recommendations, indicates the urgent need for all of us to take the issue of hijacked buildings into Johannesburg serious. Even though the report, so I said 77 people that were killed. Even though the report contests the issue of hijacked buildings and feel that the phenomenon of hijacked buildings is something that needs to be unpacked, we as the Gauteng provincial government accepts the full report as it is, and we commit ourselves to implement its recommendation. The investigation challenges the common assumptions that hijacked buildings are the primary problem. Evidence shows that only a small minority, 5.7%, of properties had allegations of rent collection by non-owners. The crisis is instead driven by extreme poverty and a severe lack of affordable housing, forcing people into unsafe living conditions. 2, pervasive fire hazards. A critical and immediate threat of life exists. Most properties, almost 79%, have fire safety concerns, with most, which is 71%, completely lacking any fire safety equipment. The use of combustive materials and blocked escape routes further exacerbated this danger. 3, lack of basic services. Most properties, 77% to be exact, were found to be without essential services such as water, sanitation, refuse removal, and electricity. This leads to unsafe living conditions and contributes to the fire risk through the proliferation of dangerous illicit electrical connections. In the last 3 months, the political party that I represent, the African National Congress, observed and noted the number of political killings in our province. We've lost endless numbers of councillors, government officials, and many other staff members that are employed either by local government agencies or arms of the state. It was the observation of the African National Congress that these killings are not innocent. Within that context, I was assigned a task to go and meet with the Minister of Police so that we can compile a database of unresolved cases that dates back as 2010. On the basis of the information that we have managed to gather on these unresolved cases, we're of the strong view that a provincial-based political task team confined within the SAPS and all other law enforcement agencies need to be established in our province. After our discussions with the minister, he committed that we'll discuss this matter with the provincial commissioner, and we are therefore pleased and welcome the announcement made by the National Police Commissioner, General Fanny Masemula, regarding the establishment of a dedicated Gauteng political killings task team in our province. This specialized unit, set to be launched in the next 4 weeks, will be tasked with investigating and resolving high-profile and politically sensitive cases within the province.